Good morning, YouTube. So it's been several days since I've actually talked to you, and I've been doing stuff on and off. I did a couple of jobs in the neighborhood for people and helped some other people out, and I had to go out to the farm and brush hog that off, so I got that done. That took a couple days. So I'm back at it today. I probably won't do a whole lot, but I bring in this 57. I need to get it spread up in this area. We have had a ton of rainstorms, which is really weird for August. So it's been raining like crazy. I'm glad I got that new tarp on the $10 boat over there. That's good. And that's something else I need to do. I haven't even worked on the boat, so I need to get working on the boat to get another video out for that. But yeah, my goal today is just to spread this gravel around. Well, I got to get the brush hog off the tractor. Then I'm going to spread this gravel around here on the front, and I got some more fours for the driveway because I moved forward 10 feet, and that changed my door entrance. And then also I took a door off the back for cost. My doors come in around $20,000 and some change. So I took one of the doors off, but yeah, I'll need to come 3 feet from the corner. So right about there. So my driveway will go right here into this. And it's not bad to have extra gravel there. It's just, yeah, I just need to fill in this side. Then I'll have a little parking area here, I guess. It'll work out just fine, but yeah. So I'll do that this morning too. Can't do a lot with the dirt because I mean it's just mud everywhere. So I plan to do that. It looks like another storm's coming in about 1 o'clock. So I'll do this and then maybe I'll edit some videos tonight or something. But got to get the brush hog off first, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna get to work. Welcome to my life. Alright, so that was a slow way of going about doing this, but I got it covered, all the mud covered. I was trying to get it covered without getting my tires muddy, which then of course I put the gravel in here trying to go fast because of the weather the other day, so I just kind of randomly threw it. So that wasn't very well thought out either, but regardless, we got it done. And then I just had some lower number 4s that I had in a pile here, and of course it started raining before I could even get them down. So I just wanted to get this down because I moved the building 10 feet forward. Now I need to move this 10 feet over, right? And of course I don't have enough to finish it out, but I'll worry about that after construction, right? Because I'll want to put dirt up against the sides of it and whatever. And then I'll have to figure this out, you know, whether I want to maybe put a little tube underneath the road or something for water to get across or whatever. I don't really want to covert it, but I could, and I may have to. So we'll get all that figured out after construction too. Pretty easy. You can see where it's going. It's almost going like I want it to, except for it's really sticking right there. I want it to go on further down, so I need to dig more down there. But again, after construction it's fine. So looks like the builder's coming Thursday, and we're actually going to lay the building out, and then we'll probably start drilling footers and figure that out. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I think I'm just going to run 57s the rest of the day. I'm going to go inside, check my emails, try to get some of that stuff done. Maybe I'll start running 57s. I need to track it in still, but there's no way for me to get that excavator up here without just getting it totally muddy, and I don't want mud all over the rock. All right, YouTube, so today I bring in 4 more loads of 57. The excavator guy that's going to do the final one in 57 instead of crush. So I will be doing that, and then I'm going to just kind of stay away from the edges because that's where we're going to drill the post holes. You know, I'm not going to try to lift this corner much at all, but I will try to flatten this down so I can just put more on top of it, and I'll just stay away from there, just kind of keep in the middle, and then that'll allow me to pour more on top of it. So I can get the excavator, try to get it up here without getting everything too muddy, and I'll leave it up on the gravel from here on out, and see if I can't get the stuff smoothed down to a decent level. All right, let's get to work. Alright, so this is a good sign. We got 84 lumber dropping off the rebar and the wood for the forms. So that's good. I'm going to have them put on the grass right here. Jared talked about putting it here, but we got to put a bunch more gravel in here. So we'll work around it, I think. But there you go. Rebar and forms. And a bunch of other stuff. We're starting. It's getting exciting for me. I know. Probably not as much for you. Alright. Just gotta do his job. All right, so we got that down and spread. That's about all we can do. We got to keep it away from the edges where we're gonna put the posts at. So I just kind of spread it in the center and made enough room to bring in a bunch more loads. I mean, you see that orange dot, so I mean, we're have to bring it up that much. So that's gonna be a lot of loads once we get rolling. But for now, that just gets coat down on the ground and start smashing it into the other rock, and should be good. Should be good. And we moved the wood over here and put it on the pad just so it wasn't on the grass. Yep. That's about all I can do today until the quarry opens again tomorrow. There are a bunch of rocks. Good morning, YouTube. Hey, this morning, man, what a morning. I woke up with a big Charlie horse in my leg this morning. It sucked. Yeah, so today it's supposed to be 100 and something degrees. We got a weather warning, which is really weird. The heat index is gonna be high. I need to mow too, so I'm probably just gonna run gravel until it gets dry enough for me to mow, and then I'll mow and work on some other stuff. But I need to get as much gravel in here as I can, really. So I'll just start bringing it in and stacking it. Careful not to go where my poles go, because we're gonna have to drill the footers out of there. But it's gonna take a lot of gravel, so I need to bring a lot in. But yeah. The plan is just to run back and forth and run back and forth. So if anything interesting happens, I'll chime in. Otherwise, I probably won't show too much of this. You've seen enough of me running gravel back and forth. All right. It's nice out now. All right, YouTube, that was a pretty successful day for me. I'm bringing in 6 loads. So, and it's about, I don't know, 1 o'clock. So I'm going to switch over. I've got to get this grass cut. It's the first day we've had where it dried up enough to mow. So I'm going to get that all done up, and I have to do that anyway because the guy's going to be doing sealer over my driveway. So I definitely need it to be weeded and ready to go for that. So yeah, I got to switch gears, get the bucket and the blade off the tractor, get the mower deck on, and get to work. All right. Seems like a lot of gravel, but I need a lot more. Good morning, YouTube. It's early than another day, the next day, whatever. It's beautiful actually out here. The temperature is actually nice. It's supposed to be super hot. Heat index this today. The weather channel even says stay indoors, and there it is. But we won't be indoors today. My builder's coming today. We're going to line the building out, which is pretty exciting for me. And then he'll be here so I can ask him a lot of dang questions, which would be good for me as well, just for my peace of mind. I'm probably way more involved than the normal owner on the thing, but that's fine. I'm kind of like the contractor, and these are my subs, except for Jared really is the lead when it comes to this stuff. I'm just doing what I can on the sides. I'll dig electric lines and water lines and whatever, you know, flow gravel in, whatever I can do. Bring the cost down. But anyway, we're gonna dig footers, or I'm gonna dig footers probably today. And I bought a 12-inch auger for that. Excuse my mess. You know, you guys know what I've been doing, so I got a mess going here. But there's my 12-inch auger, and I got the post hole digger on the tractor this morning, trying to be quiet while the wife's asleep upstairs. I probably woke her up though. So yeah, so now I just got to unbolt this and get that one bolted on, and then they should be around here around 7:30, which is about 10 minutes or so. So let me get busy on this, and then we'll see what he has to say when he gets there. All right, so that was pretty simple. A couple bolts in there, one there, and then one on the side. You just turn it to line it up with the holes, and my new 12-inch auger is on there. Now I don't know if this is going to pay off or not. So what I'm doing here is the guy that's going to build my building was going to dig those out by hand. The auger cost about a couple $100. And so I'm thinking if I go drill all those myself after he marks them, I'll save that labor. I don't know how fast these guys dig. Probably pretty fast for y'all young guys. But the labor that I save then will pay for the bit, and I'll have a 12-inch auger bit. Anyway, that's my theory. I don't know. So again, I don't know how that'll pay off, but I'm just thinking it's never bad to have a 12-inch auger, and I'm going to pay for the labor anyway. So I might as well have a 12-inch auger. I don't know. Again, if it pays for itself, it pays for itself. If it doesn't, well, I still have a 12-inch auger. All right. So yeah, now I think I'm just gonna wait. I might even start digging on that berm over here while I'm waiting, because I need to move that dirt berm over 10 feet, obviously, because I moved the whole thing forward 10 feet. So that berm's got to come over 10 feet, and then I probably need to really start working on it so it's what I want it to be, you know. And I'll need to bring it all the way down, right? So I might start working on that this morning while I'm waiting on them, and then I'll move the dump truck out of the way just so it's not in the middle of the pad, and we'll go from there. So it's been a while. Hey, the builder came out and the concrete guy came out, and we discussed this corner being so low, and we just have fallen back to, once again, we're going to put a footer in. So basically I need to drop a 28-inch deep 24-inch wide footer across here in 3 different places, and then all the way down this wall, and we're going to block this and then block there and block there, and then and we'll go from there, but this will all get filled in. So we're back to that, so I'm going to dig this footer out and go from there. and drill the rest of the footers in. But she's all marked off. I can't believe it. My markings were actually almost bang on, which is great. Yeah, I suppose, you know, I shouldn't surprise me. I mean, it's typical, it's just math, but hey, it all worked out. But we have all the different places for my footers to go, and I need to drill. And yeah, should be good. All right, well, let me get digging this out. It's hot. The heat index is through the roof. You have a little bit of a breeze, which is nice, but I'm going to dig these out. I'll scrape the gravel to one side and put the dirt up in the truck, and dig that one, dig this one, and then I'll dig this corner out and then just start going that way. So let's get on it. I think I told you I changed my dad's oil in his car, but also the guy came by to spray my driveway, so we got that done too. So she's nice and black again for another year. So this guy does a great job, Jonathan Riley. I'm so glad to have met him. He's another young rock star that is just getting it done, you know. So all right, oh, the neighbor lady's coming in. She just got her brand new Skag. Very nice. She just went and got it. Brand new little Skag. Freedom Z. That's pretty nice. Let me get this downloaded for her, and then we'll get back to work. Well, I've been digging on the footer. It'll be interesting to see how much comes out. I just put a glove on top of the camera. The camera keeps shutting off because of the heat. It is so hot out here, it's miserable. But I want to get this done, so I'm trying to trench it all the way down the end. I've just emptied the dump truck, and I'm going to take another couple loads. I'll probably try running this camera just a little bit, but probably won't get too much because it keeps shutting off. So, all right, let me get to work. Alright YouTube, it's so hot out here that both cameras have shut down several times, so I have no idea what video film footage I have. But we'll figure it out. I have dug the footer all the way around. The whole daggone side here. And then tucked it into here. And then we did 2 individual footers there that we're gonna put block in, and then from then on out we're just gonna drill because it's nice and flat. So I'll be working on that probably tomorrow because I'm beat and it's hot. I don't feel like being out here anymore. My poison oak that I got on the farm there, it's not liking this sweaty weather either. So anyway, I'll run the drone, but other than that, I'm calling it a day. Good morning YouTube. The sun is coming up over the hill and we're gonna get back at this while we still have decent temperatures. It got so hot yesterday, all the contractors around here shut down about 2 o'clock and they were all dying because it was the second day of extreme heat. But my goal this morning is to come in and drill these footers. Mine's a little off for the big footers, but that actually goes right through the center there. I'm going to actually fix that line, I think, so that I know where I'm hitting, or supposed to be hitting, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that's the plan today, is to start drilling out all these footers. It'll be fun. It will be fun. All right. Yeah, let's get busy. What do you think? we must have caught a rock. His shear pin's gone. Busted the shear pin now. So I'll have to get another shear pin in. It's designed to help the transmission. I don't know what I hit. It must have hit something pretty good. I mean, out on the farm we bust one every 10 minutes, so it's not a big deal. I also need to tighten this up. So while I got the wrenches out, I'll get that fixed and we'll get a near shear pin in this thing. I hate when it does that. It goes right here, but it just shears them out. It could save your transmission on the box though, so it's a good thing. It's just a thing. We just keep a supply of them in here on the farm. You can't go 10 minutes without busting one, so this one made it pretty good. I mean, I only got 3 more holes to go, so I'm not upset about it for sure. There we go. There's our bag. Oh, I don't see any. Hope you have another bag. Oh yeah. So I hope you have a bag of bolts too. All right, we'll get this swapped out and get back to work. All right, I got it out. There she is. Just shears right off in there. Keeps that transmission from busting up. So gearbox, whatever. So back together, and we got the shroud tightened, which I needed to do anyway. So good. And we'll get back to work. I gotta kind of wait though. I'm waiting on the garage door guy. I just had the garage door guy call me back. So the original quote that we got for garage doors was right around 20K, believe it or not, just, you know, and some change. I found another garage door guy that is another builder of mine's friend that works in the neighborhood, and I've helped that guy out a couple times anyway. So he called, whatever, and then so I got him for about $15,500, right in that area, $16,000. So installed with door openers, everything else. So these are massive doors, so there is a big price. I'm getting a fancier door too, by the way, with some windows in it and whatever. So, but yeah, so shop around. Good morning, YouTube. Hey, I got one last job before we're ready for metal. I was looking at these lines, and these all look pretty good. I reset the lines where they're supposed to go. Got at least 8 inches on each side of those lines, which is good. But and I cut pretty much on this line, so everything looks pretty good to me, except for this third one here, or the first one I dug. It curves a little bit. I went off this pin, and you know, so I didn't dig it out, and I should have dug it out. But I'm a little off on that one side, so I need to dig this out just a little bit over here. It'll cost me a little bit more in concrete because, you know, it's not exactly right. The hole will be bigger, but whatever, I need to get it right. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning, clean that out, and then I got some stuff to clean out in the corner, and that's my project for today. Once that's done, I guess it's a waiting game for them to come out and put rebar in, and then to get inspected. So that's where I'm at. So let's get this going. Time to get to work. All right, so that's plenty wide now. Got lots of room. Definitely got 8 inches on that side. So move this dump truck out of here, and then we'll go clean up this other hole, and then we'll that'll be it, I guess, for this. I just want to get those 2 little projects done before the guy came with the steel. Not sure if he's coming today or when he's coming, but it is what it is. All right, battery's about to die, but we got her cleaned out. Made her nice. All right, on to the next thing, waiting for the steel. All right, so I was just gonna put things away, and then I got on the excavator and I started looking at this hill, and I wanted to level it out before the rain, because when the rain comes and it turns to mud and you can't really move it very well. And it's a really good consistency right now. It's not too dry and dusty, and it moves really well. So I started pushing this hill and shaping this hill. I'm not gonna get too close, but I just wanted to start pushing this hill this way, because even with the block, we'll still have a little bit of berm, and we definitely have to have a berm coming off the front. So I kind of started shaping that out too. I just started playing with it. So I guess I set my camera up over there. I probably should put it closer so you can see. It's probably these wide angles, you can get so far away, it'll get all the action, but it'll be like a little microchip going back and forth. But yeah, I was like, well, shoot, I probably should get the camera rolling, because I haven't videoed any of it. So let's do that, and yeah, we'll get busy. Let's see, maybe over here. I don't even know what you want. What shot do you want? I'll put it over here, that way you can see the hill going over. All right, let's get back to work. right, so I worked this ground a little bit more, kind of making it more of a hill. Of course, a lot of that will still push in, so it'll be less and less of a hill as I push it this way. I don't want to get too close to the walls in there. I don't want to start pushing into the wall or anything. I got lots of room there, but yeah, I just, you know, trying to get that sorted out a little bit so it wasn't such a hill before the rain. And then I probably honestly take a lot of that fill with the tractor and just dump it over the edge and then just push this good topsoil over the top of that. But we're a ways from there, so all we can do now is wait for the rebar and the inspection and get these footers poured, then the block. Then it'll be getting exciting. Not that this isn't exciting, but that'll be a lot more exciting. Yep, I kind of don't want to bring any more rock in until I know that you know, I don't want to disturb the footing. So I'm just going to kind of chill on that, I think. Yeah, I may try to bring some in and get it over here, but the problem is I don't want to cave these in now. I've kind of put them in the way. I could bring the dump truck around, I guess, and dump in here this way. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But for now, that's going to be it. I have to go up to a visitation today. One of my great friends, childhood friends, and still friend, Mark Jacoby and Mrs. Jacoby. They're 16 kids, right? I guess I can't narrow it down to those two. I just spent more time with those two, but their mother died. She's 90 something years old. I don't even know, actually, 90 something, and a great woman. So we're gonna go up and do the visitation day and the funeral tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go get showered up and celebrate a great woman's life. So I'll catch you next time.